Hello everyone, welcome to a channel update video. I'm gonna be talking about a few things today. I'll probably link like timestamps in the description if you just want to hear about certain things, but I do recommend watching the full thing. So first of all, let's talk about the big 100k. Thank you so much again, everyone. That was amazing, and I'm still baffled that I even reached 100k subscribers to begin with. Now, you might be wondering, but where's the cosplay? Don't worry, I'm working on it, and that's why I want to talk about this. So, you know how you hit 100k subs in YouTube, you are hopefully eligible for YouTube to send you a silver play button award, like a physical thing you can get for yourself and display for your quote-unquote achievement, and also potentially get your channel verified by having the check mark next to your channel name, which is pretty cool. So I did promise I was gonna do a big Caddock cosplay for 100k subscribers, and that promise still holds. But I was gonna wait until I got the play button first and maybe combine them into like this one video with the big reveal and everything. But after a bit of time waiting, I realized there's now a small problem. So early November, basically at the start of the month, Kaiser, my editor, we were thinking of uploading more shorts on YouTube because, you know, they're a good way to get more traction to the channel. And we were trying to upload stuff from like other games too, not just FGO, to, you know, pique more interest to a more wide audience. There was one short that we uploaded that was of the game Brown Dust 2, another gacha game. It's one of those gacha games, okay? So I played it on stream, and he decided, hey, I'll just make a shorts out of it. So, you know, funny moments and all that. And I was like, hey, that's a good idea. So we did. I uploaded the short after he was done editing it, and everything seemed to be okay. YouTube passed all the checks and whatnot. Because again, for those that don't know, when you upload a video of any kind, be it shorts or normal, YouTube runs these checks to see if the video is all good for like advertisers, copyright, you know, all these kinds of automated checks. They're pretty accurate for the most part. So those checks passed, as I expected, and I hit publish. Fast forward 30 minutes after publishing that shorts, I get a notice from YouTube saying my video has been taken down because it violated community guidelines. You can probably guess which guidelines it was referring to. That means my channel got a community guidelines warning. Also, these warnings last for 90 days, so 3 months. So if you don't violate it again in the next 90 days after completing this training course to see how you have remorse and whatnot, which I did, of course, it just goes away and you're fine afterwards. But the problem is, let me show you this. Also, here you can see the actual thing. I'm not sure if you can see it though, because it's so small. Let me zoom in a bit more. But yeah, here's the warning. I completed my quote-unquote training on November 4, and this will expire on February 2nd. So that's pretty cool. It's, you know, less than a month away from just disappearing and stop being a problem for me. But the problem is this. So I have the amount of subscribers required for the silver play button, but as you can read, I am currently ineligible because of this community warning. At least that's what I assume the reasoning is. They're obviously, they don't directly tell you that, but based on this text, I assume that's what it means. So I won't be getting my play button for a while. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but it's February 2nd. We can wait that long. That's no problem. That's what I thought too. But then when I opened up the full criteria for eligibility, I got a bit worried. So here's a bunch of stuff that they list that you have to fulfill and avoid doing, like a mix of things to qualify. And one of these lines is this. It says for qualify, you must not have an active violation of community guidelines, which again should go away in February 2nd, but then it says, and haven't received any in the last 365 days. So what that means is that in the worst case scenario, even after February 2nd when it disappears, I might have to wait all the way until November 2025 to have a chance of getting my play button. Now, I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's gonna be the really bad case, which is really unfortunate because I really want my play button. based on that, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for it to expire and then again check if I'm eligible, and if I am, great, I'm gonna keep waiting for that because it shouldn't take too long after that. But if it still says I'm not, which means it's gonna be November, I'm just gonna go ahead and with the go ahead with the cosplay as is, and you'll just gonna have to see the play button later this year. It kills me inside, it really does, because I was really looking forward to that play button, but nothing I can do about it, I guess. So that's the 100k stuff out of the way. Next, let's talk about tomorrow. So tomorrow, 15th of January, is a huge day, especially in the games I play and cover. Star Rail gets 3.0. F2P gets Lost Belt 7 Part 2. JP gets a new event with 2 brand new servants and maybe even something else, you never know. It's a very big day. And obviously you guys know I like to cover stuff day one whenever I can. And that usually is like always the case, minus Christmas just now because I was visiting my family. But another unfortunate timing. Without going into like big details because it's kind of, you know, personal and I don't really want to talk about it too much. I have a big hospital procedure tomorrow, which I will be preparing for after this video comes out too on this day prior, which just trust me, without details, it will not be a good time. I'm actually pretty frightened about the procedure. I should be getting back home the same day tomorrow after it's done, but it might involve the use of anesthesia, which means I might not be in a condition to cover any of the new content on stream and then make videos about it like I usually do. And that much like the 100k thing, this also really blows because I would really like to do day one coverage. Now, it's not all, you know, bad necessarily. When I get back home, if I'm feeling well enough, I might still stream and do content because I really want to. And it's not just like out of an obligation, I really want to as well. So we're just gonna have to play that one by ear. In the worst case, I'm gonna be back right on Thursday. So it's not like you're gonna have a big delay anyway. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about because there's a lot of stuff happening tomorrow. Next thing I want to talk about, and this is a good thing for you guys at least. This will be pretty good news. So you guys obviously know my channel was hacked and stolen, and then they kind of nuked all my content and whatnot. And I did manage to recover my channel, like the videos and everything, but sadly not everything was recovered. And a lot of you may have already noticed, one of the things that was not able to be recovered was the playlists of my channel. The gacha one, the gameplay, free to play, tier lists, first impressions, buff breakdowns, all gone. The only option was to remake the playlists from scratch. And I said I was gonna do it because I like having my channel organized and I know a lot of you guys appreciate those playlists. So I finally, yesterday on my day off, I spent about 7 hours, I want to say, just completely remaking all my channel playlists from scratch. Went through all my 1500 videos several times to make those playlists. Now, again, there might be some missing, but if you now open up my YouTube channel and you start scrolling down, well, there's the For You page, the uploaded videos, but below these, you will start to see playlists again. We have the gacha one, we have a free-to-play boy one, we have the tier list, yes. We have live reactions, buff breakdowns, served impressions, just games that are not FGO, FGO gameplay, even shorts are visible here now, which also I forgot, those were not fully visible yet either, but they're back too. And there's even some playlists that are not featured on the homepage that you will find in this playlists tab that are like smaller ones, so you can check here too. But again, if you're missing some videos missing from some playlists, very possible, because again, I had to go through videos thousands of times. It was a lot of work, needless to say. So do let me know in the comments and I'll try and add them to their respective playlists. But yes, playlists are finally back. Rejoice. Now, since I was already talking about it as well, regarding the free-to-play one especially, you might notice there's not a whole lot of activity there, but don't worry, there is more free-to-play content coming. In fact, Kaiser and I have been cooking for a big video. We're trying to aim for like way more epic and big videos for this series now, instead of like very short videos that may not have much going in them. So don't worry, the series is not abandoned. Hopefully still this month you will be seeing a very big free-to-play upload that I hope a lot of people will be excited for and will watch it, because we're really putting a lot of effort into it this time. So don't worry, you're gonna see more free-to-play. And also on the since we're talking about playlists, we have the tier list one. So a lot of people have been asking me, am I gonna do the 2025 tier lists as well, because I've been doing them for so many years now for servant gameplay, and the answer is yes, we are gonna do them. And by we, yeah, I did invite Plashy and Otto with me again, since they also accompanied me last year, and people seem to really enjoy the multiple person talk over servants. I'm probably mostly still going to be covering the kits and whatnot, but for discussion they will definitely be very vocal, which I appreciate as well. So yes, you will be seeing servant gameplay tier list this year as well, probably starting from early February, much like last year, and hopefully weekly when we do start. Now, another disclaimer about them, I still haven't locked this one in, but since they're getting insanely long, like you can see, for instance, there's a 8-hour tier list here, which for you guys, like, oh dude, that's great, it's 8 hours, I can I can sleep to that or whatever. But from my POV as the guy who makes them, they are starting to be very heavy on the fatigue when you make them, especially when we do them weekly. So we were thinking of either having 1 to 3 star servants of every single class have their own list, or 2, or just completely omitting them from now on and only cover gold servants within the classes. I know it's not ideal, but I'm getting older too, I'm not gonna lie. So just streaming, talking non-stop for 8 hours, it really starts to drain you. My throat especially usually takes a big beating from these tier lists. So I hope you understand, but we're still thinking about that solution for now. But yes, you will be seeing tier lists nonetheless for 2025 as well. There you go. I'm not going to keep you guys here for longer. This video was probably already way too long, but hopefully you enjoyed it and now you kind of know what's up. Also, for streaming schedule this week, you can see my schedule on X, Twitter, my Discord, announcements channel, or my Twitch schedules page. So if you're wondering when and what I am streaming this week, although it is a bit hazy because of tomorrow still, but you'll get an idea if you want to see. But if you're just a YouTube watcher, definitely look forward to more videos, because yeah, now more than ever since we hit 100k, I am very motivated to keep pushing content for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, hey, likes always helps, and subscribe not to miss out on future videos, be it these updates or just the content I always push out. Shout out to my patrons on the screen right about now, and Suit for being a big YouTube tier member supporter, of course. And with that, yeah, big content week. Let's hope we're all gonna enjoy said content, and look forward to seeing you in the next stream and or video. Have a good one, dudes. Peace out.